Hi everyone, meteorologist Chad Evans here with a look at your daily weather forecast video. Happy New Year, and it's an earlier edition of your daily weather forecast, sponsored by Trent Johnson State Farm. TrentIsMyAgent.com. Of course, the colder airs come in. We had an Alberta Clipper system come through last night, yesterday evening. Brought a mix of kind of everything. We had rain, we had freezing rain, we had some sleet, we had some snow as well. But it was mainly all snow in our northeastern counties, but a mix of everything as you went southwestward in our forecast area, and some icy roads around this morning. Now, we've got another very weak clipper that's just kind of glancing by right now. That may bring a few snow showers still to our northern counties for the next few hours. Then that zips by, and then we watch a little closer to the 5th. We're going to have another clipper system that zips through, but it's tracking farther to the north, so it's going to tend to put the accumulating snowfall northeast of our forecast area, except for like Pulaski, Fulton, maybe northern Miami, northeastern Cass counties. I'll show you that here in a second. And then it's overall mild and pretty wet weather pattern for a while, with even some highs in the 50s until we turn sharply colder after the midpoint of January after an impactful winter weather event with ice and snow. And then, even though that cold snap may be brief, it may be intense, with some temperatures below zero. Then we thaw, we melt, we warm, it rains before another shot of bitterly cold air comes in as we end January and move into early February. So one clipper's gone by, still some cloudiness around this morning. It's starting to kind of re-thicken. The clouds are re-thickening over part of the area. And there's another little clipper, albeit weak, passing kind of north of our area. This is bringing a few snow showers into our far northern counties even this morning. The main area of accumulating snow is kind of Madison, Wisconsin, and La Crosse, and it will occur through Chicago and perhaps far northern Indiana as the day goes on. Part of this is not even reaching the ground, but a few little snow showers in parts of Pulaski, northwest White and Jasper County right now. This kind of skims by, and then we'll see more in the way of sunshine this afternoon. But it's 17 Rensselaer, 17 Kentland, 21 at the Purdue Airport, 22 Thorntown, 21 at Galveston. Now, once that little clipper zips by, you see more sun come in today. It is clear to mostly clear for a while tonight, so the temperatures will cool off very quickly, anywhere from upper single digits to mid-teens. However, as the wind turns to the southwest later on tonight, as front works back north as a warm front, temperatures start to rise. So it'll get warmer as the night goes on with time, and then just some high mid-level clouds streaming through the area tomorrow and into tomorrow night, but no precip, no snow or ice expected from those. As a matter of fact, once we get these few little snow showers in the north out, it's precip free right through Friday morning and really all of Friday itself. Then our attention turns towards like near the 5th of January, 5th, 6th, something like that. Here's the clipper. This is a pretty strong clipper zipping southeastward. This will bring accumulating snow from Wisconsin all the way through Michigan, far northern Indiana. Again, it is Fulton, Pulaski, parts of Miami, northern Cass. May get a little snow out of this, and it could be a situation where it may be in the 50s in Rockville and Cayuga, upper 40s in Greater Lafayette, but it may be snowing in 32 in Rochester. So anytime you see that big of a temperature difference, you get pretty intense what we call frontogenetical banding. And these bands of snow will be pretty intense well north of our area. But the good news is it's tracking north of us. So no, we're not going to be getting into these bands of heavier snow, but you can see a little bit kind of getting into our far northern, northeastern counties. Then it's mild. We've got quite a bit of rain ahead. Multiple systems between the 8th and the 16th. We may have 3 distinct rain systems that come through, maybe even a little bit of thunder as well, and the rain could add up over the area. I think between these three systems, a lot of the area is going to get an inch of rain, if not a little more than that. As we warm, look at the warmth coming back in. So warm here, but look what's brewing to the northwest. Brutally cold air here in Alberta and parts of British Columbia. So at least initially it's nice and warm. We see the warmth come in. This dominates with the rainy pattern. At first, the cold air is not coming in very much. So this 8th through 16th period, fairly mild period of weather, but we've got to watch that cold coming in. Here it comes after mid-January, shot of brutally cold air coming in, and with that brutally cold air, it seems that we're going to form a storm in the Texas Panhandle, and that storm could impact our area and bring snow, maybe even a little bit of ice. And there is the brutally cold air coming in. Temperatures way below normal. We're going to drop below zero, and we'll have some snowpack around and a secondary surge of similar brutally cold air after a thaw coming at the very end of January and into very early February. When we look at that after mid-January period, so remember the brutally cold air coming in, the warmth pulling away, the storm right here kind of riding up this way, probability of more than 2 inches of snow, you say it's pretty high via analog data that far out. It's about 40 to 50%. So I think after that midpoint of January, look out for an impactful winter weather event. Snow, maybe some ice, and then we'll probably have another impactful winter weather event as we end January and move into early February associated with those surges of brutally cold air coming in from the Arctic. And here is kind of an example of how this may look with that storm system zipping out of Texas up this way and bringing us the snow, maybe even a little bit of ice as well. For the rest of today, 25 for the high. Again, a couple snow showers over the next few hours in our northern counties. Then decreasing clouds, winds out of the northwest, and highs running from low 20s to upper 20s over the area, with your wind chills running near 10 to the mid-teens. Tomorrow, 12 then rising overnight. It's 18 to 8 o'clock in the morning. 32 for the high. Sky's kind of partly cloudy. High and mid-level clouds around with upper 20s north to as high as the mid-30s in the south. 35 Cayuga, 32 Lafayette, 30 Logansport, 30 at Monticello. On Saturday, 35, but then falling slowly in the afternoon as the wind turns to the northwest as a weak cold front comes through. So 20 in the morning, there we warm up, and then we start to cool down. But it will be a partly cloudy day with highs near 30 to as high as about 37. But remember, the temperature slowly falling in the afternoon, followed by 17 Saturday night, 34 Sunday, 40 Monday. Look at Tuesday at 48, but then falling during the day. A few rain showers around and some snow in the far northeast. 36 on Wednesday with a couple snow showers in the morning, and then mild and wetter. Look at the highs rising into the 50s and the potential rainfall increasing a week from this weekend.